All right, those bubbles looked like a lot of fun. Emily, are we gonna be able to go outside, maybe blow some bubbles today?
Yeah, well, they might blow away.
Oh no.
Not to burst anyone's bubble. You know, we saw some yesterday at the Heron Fest.
Oh yeah, we did.
Well, anyway. So we are looking at temperatures on the very slow rise this morning. A few degrees, almost 10 degrees warmer than what we saw for our Saturday. We're looking at temperatures primarily into the lower 60s. We do have a few upper 50s out there, like Carbondale, a little cooler out there for you. We do have that cloud cover on most of the cameras that you can see there coming from Sparta, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, and Perryville. We'll continue to see those as we go through part of our day, but some of ours are still holding on pretty strongly to those lower 60s, and we will begin to rise pretty steadily as we go through our day. So let's take a look. Marion at 61, Paducah 62, Murray a little cooler there at 58. Now going a little towards the west, we're seeing Fredericktown at 62, Poplar Bluff at 60, and Ellington at 63. So all across the board, we're primarily cool this morning, but the humidity, not so bad for us. Speaking of staying low, our threat tracker, we're going to be seeing some more sun, a few passing clouds, warm and windy at times. Monday, it's almost the same thing. A few clouds will be coming through the area, especially as we go to the noon hours. Sunny, warm, and windy. Then as we get to late Tuesday into Wednesday and Thursday, that's where we see the next chances of thunders, showers as well. So if we are looking at today, we are looking at a high at 85. Those winds from the south helping aid those warmer temperatures, but look at the gusts up to 22 miles per hour. So if you are out maybe at Wren Lake, maybe you're out on open water, just be careful wherever you are because these winds are going to be pretty gusty at times. In fact, the National Weather Service is giving most of our area a lake wind advisory from 11 o'clock this morning until 6 this evening. So just be careful of that choppy water. Then we get into our Monday. It's almost the same thing. A few more clouds to roll through, but high into the mid 80s. But those winds still gusting. So the same thing applies for today as it does for a Monday high. So if we look for the evening hours, we're looking at mostly clear night, beautiful, calm, low into the mid 60s for both of us. For Sunday and Monday, I should emphasize. But it's possible tonight that we still see some of those winds stick around and continue to gust a little bit. But if we look around the United States, we are staying dry. Unless you are maybe stretching from Minneapolis down to Nebraska and continuing southward, that's where they're looking at some chances of some severe weather. So if you are out there, just be careful if you are traveling. Looking at our travel forecast, most of us are into the 80s and some of us seeing the 90s. Unless you're Dodge City, almost seeing 100 degrees. They actually saw that yesterday, sitting there in the triple digits. So if you are going out, most of us under clear sky and warm temperatures. In fact, we've been pretty dry. Looking over the next 6 days until June 3rd, we're looking at dry conditions, except we are looking at more likelihood of seeing rain into our Wednesday and to Thursday, and it's questionable into the weekend. And this is still pretty far out, so to track all of this with us, you should download the Storm Track 3 app on Google Play or the Apple App Store to get all your latest, including if you have your settings set for the app, then you'll also be getting that lake wind advisory that's in effect. Good idea to, again, monitor those conditions out there. But going forward, we're not going to be seeing too much lower temperatures than what we're seeing right now. In fact, we're going to be looking at 80s most of the next week.
You know, Emily, I know we had some cooler temperatures last week, and it was nice, but I am really starting to feel like we're getting into summer.
Let's go hiking.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let's do it. All right. Thanks, Emily.